In August 2025, Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province faced one of the most severe natural disasters in modern history: catastrophic flash floods and landslides caused by unusual monsoon rains. The rains, which were far more intense and prolonged than normal, were accompanied by extreme cloudbursts, causing rapid water levels and soil saturation, especially in mountainous areas with complex terrain that could not drain water fast enough, leading to severe flash floods and landslides. From August 12 to 15, continuous and heavy rains caused sudden flash floods, destroying many roads, bridges, and riverside settlements. The disaster killed more than 320 people, including at least 210 inches Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, with dozens missing and thousands displaced from their homes. Thousands of houses were flooded or washed away, and many public facilities such as schools, hospitals, and roads were severely damaged. The provincial government declared a national day of mourning for the victims and suspended several officials pending an investigation into their responsibilities in disaster prevention. Rescue forces, the military and domestic and international relief organizations were urgently mobilized to assist people, although access to the affected areas was difficult due to severe damage to roads. The disaster is a serious warning about the impact of climate change. As extreme weather events become more frequent and intense, and emphasizes the need to improve disaster forecasting, prevention, and response capacity in the region. The 2025 monsoon rains in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province were much higher than the annual average, with concentrated and continuous rainfall lasting for many days. In particular, strong cloudbursts in some areas have caused localized heavy rainfall in a short period of time, preventing rainwater from seeping in or draining away in time, increasing the risk of flooding and landslides. The complex mountainous terrain of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, with many narrow valleys and steep slopes, causes rainwater to stagnate and cannot drain quickly into major rivers. This leads to great pressure on the topsoil, causing geological imbalance and causing serious landslides, and creating violent flash floods, sweeping away houses, roads, and causing heavy damage to people and property. On the 15th of August 2025, prolonged and heavy rain continued to pour down on Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, causing water levels in many rivers to quickly exceed safety levels. The rapid flow of water from the highlands into the valleys and riverside settlements created sudden flash floods, sweeping away everything in their path. Many people had no time to prepare or evacuate because the floods came so quickly and fiercely. One survivor shared in a panic, "We were not prepared. The water came so fast." Another added, "Everything was swept away in just a few minutes." These accounts reflect the surprise and horror that people experienced during the floods, when their homes, properties, and even lives were threatened in an instant. The flash floods in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa have caused heavy damage with more than 320 people killed. Hundreds more still missing and unaccounted for. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes, living in temporary shelters or safer places. Many areas are completely isolated due to the destruction of the transport system, landslides, or deep water inundation, making access and assistance very difficult. A rescue official shared, "Rescue work is facing many difficulties as the rains have not stopped and many roads are blocked." He also said, "We are prioritizing the search for the missing people, and at the same time providing essential supplies such as food, drinking water, and medicines to the affected people." Rescue forces, the Army, and volunteers are still making every effort in adverse weather conditions to minimize damage and provide timely support to the disaster-affected communities. In response to the dire situation caused by the flash floods, the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa provincial government quickly responded by declaring a national day of mourning to pay tribute and express deep condolences to the victims who lost their lives in the disaster. At the same time, to ensure effective relief and recovery work, the government has suspended a number of relevant officials to investigate their responsibilities in disaster prevention and relief management. This is a move that demonstrates a serious determination to address outstanding issues and improve management efficiency. We are committed to providing maximum support to people affected by this disaster, from providing necessities to helping rebuild homes and infrastructure, the provincial leader said in an interview. At the same time, the government will also strengthen disaster prevention in the future to minimize damage and improve the ability to respond to similar events. This is a commitment to restore people's lives as well as better prepare for future disasters. Climate change is making weather around the globe more extreme, with heavy rains, flash floods, and landslides occurring more frequently and intensely. Vulnerable areas, such as mountainous areas and narrow valleys, need to improve early warning systems so that people can proactively respond before natural disasters occur. In addition, building and strengthening disaster-resistant infrastructure such as dikes, drainage systems, and sustainable roads are also key factors in minimizing damage. The environmental expert in the interview said, "It is necessary to strictly control the exploitation of land and forests in mountainous areas to reduce the risk of landslides. Deforestation or overexploitation not only removes natural barriers, but also weakens the soil structure, increasing the risk of landslides." He also emphasized, in addition to technical measures, training the community on disaster response skills is also very important. People need to be equipped with knowledge and skills to know how to prevent, evacuate, and protect themselves when natural disasters occur, thereby minimizing damage to people and property. The flash flood and landslide disaster in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province not only caused heavy losses in human lives and property, but also served as a serious warning about the increasingly profound impact of natural disasters in the context of global climate change. Extreme weather events such as heavy rains, flash floods, and landslides are becoming more common and occurring with greater intensity, directly threatening the lives, livelihoods, and safety of millions of people around the world. Therefore, strengthening international cooperation, raising public awareness, and investing in disaster prevention and response measures are extremely urgent. We need to join hands from the government, social organizations, and individuals to minimize damage, protect the environment, and ensure the safety of human life in the future.